Alright, picking up where we left off on this one. We had just unlocked a bunch of new jobs. Where the heck was I going in this game? Oh! Apparently thieves are pretty good in this game, so... I guess we can try it. Oh god. Let's get some better gear if we can. How we doing? If we can dual wield this. Just spent a whole bunch of money, but... Okay, then if that's true, then we can move Rex to the back row, if I have this right. Still equips... Oh god, leather armor. What? Other shop. Sword out of my face. Okay. That. And we probably want the thief gloves too, so let's see what we can do here. Okay. Those are the only class changes we're making for now. Try it out real quick on a battle. So far, I'm not too thrilled with the thief, honestly. Oh, it's chained up. Okay, that's rude. We still have our canoe. Okay, that's better. It's from the back row, so that's counting for something. How are we doing tonight? Oh. That's a hole in the ground. Is there a float spell or something? So much for that plan. Black Chocobo probably doesn't exist yet. What do we got here? Yeah. Why do we need 2 Chocobo Woods? Like, what is that at? It's like having Starbucks across the street from each other. Okay, so these are really resistant to physical attacks, I guess. That, or I should probably try the other daggers I got out. Yeah, okay, that's just thief damage not being good right now. Okay, what the heck are they recommending thief for? And this is the damage output. Okay, that's better. Much better. This is the Temple of Water. We've been here. Yeah, I'm still learning how all these new jobs work. I finished the water temple last time. Not entirely. Maybe it's because the job level isn't there yet and it doesn't matter quite as much. Okay, we can't use that. We can't go through there because of the big hole in the ground. How are we doing tonight, Alt? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I mean, it's not a game over at least, but... There's not a float spell, is there? Okay, there was a... Oh, right, I remember now. Okay. I opened up a whole nother dungeon in that city, in that town. Oh, God. Right, okay. So this opens up something in this town, and then... Sewers! Hey, Mira, how are you doing? We got a cat claws. Is that... It's gotta be a weapon that is significantly worse than just attacking unarmed. Great. Oh, you gotta love monk weapons, am I right? We totally can, buddy. These goblins, what are... Let's throw a Fyra at them. Oh, we get Yang's kick command from Final Fantasy IV. Except it's actually really, really good. Wow, okay. Good to know. What? What are these people doing? Wow. Okay, so the martial artist can pierce defenses is its big benefit over just about anyone else from the look of it. Okay, this will let me get over the thing. What is this? Why do these four all have the same sprite? What was the point of this dungeon? If you guys know that magic, why didn't you just... I give up. Ah. Okay. Ha. This game's plot is definitely out there. And I can't make, unlike Final Fantasy 1, I can't just spend the entire time making I'm here to kill chaos jokes. At some point, I will be able to unlock better white mage and black mage jobs, and then there's apparently a sage job that is just like the best at everything. I've read ahead a bit on jobs because I got a bunch of new jobs and had no idea what to do with them. Holy hell. I guess crits just ignore defenses. Ugh. That barrier has been gotten over. That's why we want a thief. Okay. Empty room. Cool. This place is pretty tacky, to be honest. Is there like a... Why does that room exist? Alright, we probably should not have auto-battled here. Okay, that was definitely overkill. Are there not treasure chests here? Rude. So rude. Oh my god. I'm gonna quickly exit this fight. Thief is not the fastest. Okay, that's something. There we go. Alright, some efficient damage there. It's just statues everywhere. Why can't I steal all this gold? I got a thief in the party. Did not mean to keep doing those things. Alright, okay. golden sword, golden sword. Nightmare, their horses get it because mare. Actually, the name Nightmare is based in horse, I think. Oh my god, this is gonna happen early. Oh, he broke out. Let's end this very quickly. Yes, we're gonna sell all those golden swords in the set for a while. I assume that's all they're good for. Wyvern claws, I assume that's another claw weapon that's completely useless because I guess it gives elemental advantage, but the only class that can use it is better off attacking unarmed, so what's the point, guys? They hit so hard. Alright, gaining good levels here. We did get something out of all that, I guess. Didn't have to spend any keys. Choose that white mage, that's totally gonna do a lot. And they do not take a lot from magic. So that's a thing that exists, I guess. Pretty simple place, there's apparently supposed to be some key here. Counter rate's been kind of annoying lately, so let's... Oh. Is it behind one of the statues? Like... I already picked this lock. Did it get relocked somehow? Like... I already checked all these. Oh wait, ha ha ha. Very clever. Okay, we got where we were going. Let's stop cheating for a minute. Oh. Oh god. Okay. No harm, no foul. always fun when that kind of thing happens, yeah. Oh my god, this counter rate is nuts. Okay, there's a boss here. Cool. Pour a little light on. Everything. Alright, looks like we're brute forcing this. Yeah, a lot of RPG Maker stuff was heavily influenced by early Final Fantasy. Definitely. Wow, okay. I'm just gonna sit there, buddy. And start healing, I guess. Oh. Not dead yet, but I can't imagine he has that many more hit points. Okay, there he goes. Alright, so, that was... If it hadn't had the really long dungeon in front of it, I would have been fine. Maybe I would have been able to throw better spells at it. Well, that's rude. Yeah, we can use the airship again. Alright, so now we walk back. let's rest at the inn. Okay. Our damage output has been pretty good. We have a few more spell slots now, it looks like. Like, Viking is apparently just a fortress that is, like, really tanky, and it's... You gotta be able to actually do damage at some point, so... That's not all that interesting to me. Alright, that was a weird dungeon, but now we can move, so... that. I assume there's going to be a way to go underwater at some point or cross mountains, because otherwise that town is unreachable, buddy. What? I'm an airship. I'm not dancing for you, buddy. Oh god, what am I even doing? Okay, we got this. The hell is this? Unej Shrine. It's not where the guide says to go next, so I'm not going here, sorry. But I will note that it's here. This doesn't look like the place that is... Oh, this is the place that's in the middle of war. Okay. I love fast forward for the record. Alright, we got presumably some new gear here. 2 rune bracers, and we will sell all of those golden swords. Do we want these claws that, like, appear to do nothing? Bracers that prevent petrification, shrinking, and the wielder from turning into a toad. I like that. I feel like there's going to be some random toad-required dungeon that I have to take them off for the classes I am not using in this game. Okay. That's... What? I don't think a bard can learn all of those, even if you make one, so... Bahamut, that's gonna be a thing that we run into at some point again. Alright, so we didn't get much other than the rune bracers here, but... and then... Northwest. Alright. I mean, sure. If I ever had a summoner. This is kind of late in the game to be introducing new classes of magic, I feel like. That's it. That's all that they have. Not any black or white magic. Maybe leave them good for. What's this guy's deal, yo? What's he doing? What? Like what? He's just hanging in the forest, and there's no way to get there. Turtle shell. Elixir. Oh, wait. Oh snap, I can... Underwater treasure trove beneath a small triangular island, that's... Alright, so being able to see any secret passage when one is showing is nice, because now I can see the path for this guy. Down. Okay, bye. I do like that the inns are cheap at least. Now we proceed with the plot. let's also check those item boxes. Alright. Carrying on my wayward sons. There will be peace when you are done. Specifically tell me to go here, so I'll go there later. Time to plot. Oh, we got shot by Karen's. Game over. Whee! Okay. Good stuff. Conveniently, we survived our plane crashing. Sure, why not? Gazelle grins, Gazelle grins, This guy is just really keeping a lot of greens in this secret room. Readying for the end times and hoarding his chocobo food. Alright, we needed to hit the northeast side. Hidden in a tree. Whee! Apparently most of these shops are closed. You lied to me, game. You lied to me. Oh, I can't pick the lock with a thief. Okay, so, allegedly there is an elixir in a tree here, so... There we go, okay. To the pub of the southwest town. It's a big city with multiple towns in it. It's interesting. They didn't do this too much in, like, early Final Fantasy. I guess in Final Fantasy VI, you initially had the Empire continent that had Vector and, like, a couple other... Hey, it's me, more of these guys. Alright, Alice joined our party. Two of the NPCs in Southwest. Boo, I wanted free healing. Alright, we got a wind spear for nobody. Nobody uses heavy armor, so I will say that, like, it makes sense that a remake of this exists that, like, has these NPCs actually do something. I guess maybe if I were Toad, I'd be able to talk to these toads, but I really don't care. Okay, still sealed up. Did that already. Whee! Let's go back to Dragonspire in the southeast town. Very eventful tower here, a lot of stuff on all these floors. I'm glad I didn't try to play this on a PS1, because, not that you could, but like, can you imagine the load times of going through that, like Guardia Castle and PS1 Chrono Trigger? Ugh. Alright, so the idea here is they want you to change your entire party to Dragoons for one battle, which is gimmicky, but I guess we're still gonna do it. At least we won't have any more random encounters in this many steps. Hey, it's Kane. Hopefully nobody switches sides. Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. That's what a proper gatekeeper would say here. Alright, we're definitely going to get attacked in the middle of the night. Obviously, it's not the real king anymore. Like, come on, guys. Okay, it's actually him. Yikes. Gigametz. That's a name. Alright, so we got a Garuda here. Welp. That went poorly. Do we need to get more spears, maybe? Well, that's probably a good start. Let's try in the southwest first. That only has armor. Let's try the northeast net. God, these stupid NPCs. Okay, that's still sealed. Let's not going to be important anyway. Let's try this again with more lances in tow. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. Beat these Gigamets into submission. Okay, much better. Ruh-roh. How are you not dead? What is that hit point? Okay, good. That's really dumb. But that's the way to beat that boss. Maybe you don't need to play like that, but that's still a ton of damage coming at you every turn. Alright. Let's, fix this. There's a chance the inn doesn't recover. I hope the inn recovers hit points. Alright, we spent way too much money on lances, so that's... Oh, God. Let's get out of these stupid classes first. Thief. In. Sweet. Okay, it apparently doesn't work for that. This is gonna get really stupid really quickly. Do I just use the Phoenix Downs and get over it? Yeah, fine. Rather than try to find a place to get rid of Undeath. Or Death. Are any of these... Oh. It does inflict damage, so... Don't see any of these spells being at all useful. Okay, this is what I'm talking. This is what I actually want. Yeah. And I wish I had not wasted money on the other store because, oh my god, this looks amazing. Okay, now we're in business. Alright, so that was good. We don't have too much else to get here, I don't think. Never mind. Okay, sure hope we never need any of those again, because... Oh, I got a ping somewhere. We're gonna be pretty broke for a bit, I guess. Because, yeah. We already bought here, right? Yeah, okay. We just massively ramped up our mages. And I guess Firago will come at level 6 and we'll switch from these staves that boost Ice and Lightning to that one, but haven't tried this one much. Is it in there? Oh, in the library. Okay, no, it's not much. Never mind, not a lot in the northwest town. This is just the armor shop, I guess, and I'm pretty sure it was just... That was where we got the rune bracers, right? Okay, so the mages have gotten pretty huge upgrades. And after the next crystal, they have another one coming, so... Let's check one more time at this town and then proceed. This is where we just bought all that stuff. Yeah. Luckily, the martial artist is extremely light on expenses for us because everyone else has been pretty expensive lately. You know what? Nobody cares. Alright, so where the heck were we going next? Oh my god, we have to make mini characters again. Kill me. Alright, new airship to replace the one that got shot down. What have we got here, folks? Phoenix down. This seems sus, buddy. I see the hidden passages. I have a thief in the party. Five is so much better about this, for the record. Like, it's clearly right there. Like, you're not hiding anything from me, guys. Just tell me where the invisible wall, where the fake wall is, and I'll walk it. It's not a good expenditure of anyone's time. Okay, like, that's annoying. Like, really, this is quite annoying here. Why me? Tell me how. Okay, what the heck is the name of this building? Castle Saronia. There's a treasury somewhere that's like, I haven't quite gotten to yet. That's really all there is in this castle. Second wall to the right in the mage's quarters. God, people are the worst. Mage's quarters, is that? Alright, it was down there. Okay. Had to investigate a wall. This is silly, honestly, but it's an old game, I'll forgive it. Oh, God. This is not the mage's quarters. Why me? Oh. Yeah, maybe that was it. Second to the right. I see a whole bunch more treasures in the treasure list for this area, so... Squishy is not helpful. western wall in the main bedroom. Okay. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Scholar Hat is good. The Golem Staff is worse than what she has, but it's a lot of rusty mails. I mean, would have saved me some money to not have to buy all these, I guess. This still isn't the same. Gaia Vest, Viking Mail, Dragon Helm, Viking Helm. Gaia Vest might be interesting. Nope. Okay. This qualifies as hidden. This? What? What the heck is this guy just doing, like, hanging out over here then? Like, there's definitely, like, a bad guy just sitting there waiting to attack. And we can clearly see him. Yeah, I'm still like we can clearly see the sprite here, right? Maybe, yeah. Like, I assume that's like their ultra secret plan to attack from the tunnel through here. This is a dead end, but I heard that there used to be a tunnel here back in the day. Watch it be like where he was standing, and it triggers when he's gone. Whatever, the guy doesn't say anything about it, so we're gonna move the heck on. We have a new airship now. Okay. Oh, true. This might be... This was the one that would not let us in earlier. What the hell is this? I'm on an airship. I do not get random encounters on an airship unless it's Death Gaze. And that's, you know, a little different. Okay, this is a thing that exists. What? Doga of the non-Kobo variety. Why are there Mughals here? Run away from the evil-looking sage. Alright, so this has Mughals and a magic shop run by a Mughal. Oh my god, will you move? Kiraga and Rays, I have. Oh my god. Wow, okay. Oh, okay, you know what we're gonna do? Why would we need this? Okay, so this is a bit of a relic of the days when, like, inventory limits were more common. I guess they kept it there even though you don't really... Alright, another mini dungeon. Oh, God. Kill me now. I can't turn mini off. Oh, this is... Sorry, I do not have the patience for another of these tonight. Hopefully there's not a boss, because, oh my god, like... It's kind of gimmicky to have so many dungeons like this over the course of the game. We really needed a whole mini dungeon for this, guys. Like, bye. We hardly knew ye. Laters. Good, we don't have to walk back. Or fight a boss. We're gonna grind a little bit so we can get some of that money for that sweet magic. Especially since we upped the... Oh, let's actually turn encounters back on. Like, we do have free healing here, so... Though I suppose if I'm gonna grind, I can do it off stream, but let's do for just a little bit, maybe. What, 10 grand a spell? We're doing okay on that now. Alright! Alright. Talk to them, their Moogle again. Alright, so we don't have the spell slots for these yet anyway. So it's not too urgent to get them, but it was. I guess we're still like some ways from the last crystal, which is weird because the first three were all like really quick. Yeah, okay, so what do we got? Bottom tip of the western continent. Oh god, why? Alright, we're doing pretty well at this now, so submarine will take us places that exist. Diamond Helm, okay. Maybe someday we'll use a heavy armor character again. Alright, so, we got stuff. It is 8:30 now, I'll probably stop at like 9, not trying to go too late tonight. Diamond gear for the heavy armor character we don't have. Let's throw a Blizzaga at the... I think I'm gonna make it over to my friends tomorrow night. Haven't confirmed that yet, but... And then maybe play more. I'm also resolving some family nonsense, but that shouldn't be too much of my time. So this dragon is very blue. I'm hesitant to throw a blizzard spell at a very blue-white enemy. Oh god, ow, 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 that's gonna hurt. Wow, it's not dead. We might be screwed. We might be very, very dead now. That's... I appreciate the optimism, but, I hate having Flea on an RNG. Like, take that out. That is what you have Pixel Remasters for. To take trash like that should have been left in bloody whatever it was, 1990, out of this fucking game. Like, there makes absolutely no. All it does is take away player agency to have it on a freaking RNG. God. I hate that Pokemon still does it, and they're like the only ones that still do it. Like, I give the game some leeway because it's an old game, but like, oh my god, like, you don't need to be doing game releases that have this shit in 2023 or whatever. God. First fucking encounter is this ambush shit. Oh my god. Okay. Where's my fucking autosave? Wow, okay. Jesus. At least it wasn't a freaking... Ugh. Ambush or dragon. Difficulty curve definitely just jumped a lot. Like, I don't know what to think here. Okay. That's not a healing spring, that's actual water to go into. God. Maybe we'll survive this. It's pretty dumb. Okay, he didn't flame on the first one, so we get an extra go of it. Okay. That was less insane this time. Diamond Mail. Oh, okay. We're pretty low on everything. Like... Not great for me to be wasting heroes like that in accidental auto battle. Okay. Okay, I did not. Diamond Gloves or Calcum. Okay, that's actually going to be really good. Unless this game does the thing with undead enemies. We have a bajillion cure spells. More diamond gear, okay. Oh my god, that's gonna be insane. Multiples do it. Alright, beef with that Orichalcum knife is really, really good. Characters are getting better at hit points. I think that's what we came here for. It's been playing a really long time, but I guess they want to do the whole song. Alright, we got that, and then... Ugh. Okay, mages are doing pretty good damage now. I find it a little weird to not have a boss fight after picking up the dungeon artifact, but okay. And I guess we just go back out. Okay, that knife is really, really good. Which way did we come in? Alright, we got through it. I don't know what was up with that one game over, but... we did the thing. Alright, we got that done. Yeah, I see why they say the thief is so good in this. Hitting a lot of times. Okay, I see now. Is there a way we can heal up before we do another dungeon, please? Yes, there is. Alright, we're in a pretty good spot now. Game's pretty open-ended, I suppose, as we start preparing for... Like, if I wanted to, I could go to a dungeon that has level 7 magic. There's another one that apparently gets you to Odin, and I'm terrified of that. Let's not go anywhere near Odin in this series right now. Woo, okay, here we are. Oh, this is not a dungeon. Okay, so this is Une. Hey, Sen. How we doing? What I Alright, ancient ruins. Center of the big west continent. Okay, so roughly in the center of it. So here we go. Asriel. Oh my god, seriously? Like, can you not make every encounter this? Oh, okay, we got a fresh 30 of those, so we'll be fine. That's different. more heavy armor we can't use. Yeah, it does seem like if they're not like that damaging, you could spend a while in battle with just one of them and there's an inn in here. Sure, why not? Free healing. Well, not free, but... It was 200 gil, which is not significant at this point. Oh, I already had some of those. Whoops. Let's see these diamond gloves. They still give the strength boost, so let's go with that. Yeah, they give better evasion too. Pretty linear here. I did also get the white robe and the black robe. Good stuff. Zero regrets about giving myself extra gil. You know, we are going to get quite a bit of XP doing it this way. I think they cut their HP in half to do that, so... Maybe not, though. But eventually... only fit 9 of them on the screen, I assume. I mean, this is going to be some hella good experience from this many. Not that much, but 31,000 gil. That's the... I guess that's with the modifier on, so... grain of salt there. Alright, so. Rune Bell, that is not something I am ever going to use. Still don't have spell slots for that, I guess. Ugh, wow. Okay. That will work just fine, thank you. That is a claw weapon that I, again, have no use for because the monk doesn't want weapons. Oh my god, they do this too. Okay. It's a little less insane. I don't know if they give extra XP for each one that spawns off other ones, because those numbers seem low for that. Oh my god, there's more of them. Alright, so what time we got here? Almost 9, so let's finish out this dungeon and then call it a night. Oh my god, more of them. I know, right? Definitely the divide part. I'm reminded of an Order of the Stick comic with the mythical Hydra, where the myth of the Hydra, that you cut off one head, it grows another. But they just keep cutting heads off until, like, its body, until it has so many heads on it that, like, its body can't sustain them anymore and it collapses under its own weight. Like, that kind of blood flow is kind of, yeah. Oh my god. They just cut the heads until it fell over because they couldn't get at the body, kind of thing. Solving the test of the body with your minds, kind of thing. Alright, the Invincible. not the Final Fantasy IX one that was undoubtedly named after this. Alright, there's shops on here. Oh, hey. Some level 7 magic here. Zero regrets about that, extra little boost I gave myself on the amount of looking pretty good on magic these days. Why? I guess for the sake of preserving the original, you still have the goal. Or maybe there's some hypothetical weapon, like item storage limit I haven't run into. And then maybe they just left the Gizalgreens and the fat chocobos there to help. But for preservation purposes, it makes sense. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of optional stuff we... I know how general facilities and a base work, buddy. Okay. So that's that. Yeah, this is the third airship we've had this in 7.5 hours of play. So that's shows where they put their effort. Oh my god, that's a big airship. Can it fit anywhere? Let's like park it somewhere. Okay, so it's like Final Fantasy IV where you get the blue whale and can still use your other airships. Alright, so we did not get the next crystal yet. We can do that our next stream, it looks like, because that's the very next thing to do. And then but yeah, that is a good spot to leave it for tonight. I do need to look for another Orichalcum knife because that's a great piece of gear. Oh, jeez. Alright, mages are one-shotting stuff now with their physical attacks. But that is going to be it for tonight, folks. Let's go. Our team's doing pretty well. We haven't unlocked the advanced tier of Black Mage and White Mage yet, but I think we get that after the next crystal. So it's, I might do, maybe I'll do the optional stuff before the final crystal, maybe after. I have not decided yet. But either way, that's going to be it for tonight, folks. Not too long of a stream tonight. We might have 2 more streams out of this, honestly. Like, there isn't that much left. Reading ahead of the guide, so check this box off my Final Fantasy list soon. Anyway, no more dawdling. That is going to do it for tonight, folks. I will see you in another timeline.